in the store, I would have gotten a box of tobacco of the gator tobacco. So I'm adjusting my gold on my character sheet so you don't have to mess with the bank stock.
Awesome. Um, yes, I will
And
re-show this to
I,
players. This is the
I,
general store in stock.
I'm assuming that it comes with rolling leaves.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Uh, this is the Dingleberry Herbalist. If you guys can see that, I should have sent it over.
Yeah, I'm at the herbalist then right now.
Um, Eventually I'll have these set up so that you guys can click on them yourselves and just look at it,
Yeah.
see it.
Well, yeah, like in my character's brain, I'm like, look, I know the general store's got some good tobacco, but you want to go to the herbalist for the good shit.
Yes. Yes, the herbalist, not the Zarnell character, but an NPC I have on hand. Uh, she is in good connections with old Maggie, the frog.
Old Maggie, the gator that's so decrepit she looks like a frog.
um, yeah, I'll add Gator tobacco here.
Honestly, this is up to you. Like, would it give it an effect if you pass like some sort of like Constitution save? Like you get like if you fail the con save, you basically have a disadvantage on perception checks or something like that.
That disadvantage on perception checks. Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
yeah. Like if they roll low enough, roll when they smoke one of these, and then if they roll high enough, they get advantage on perception checks. Like this is supposed to be like high grade quality shit. Like tobacco, like looking it up, like tobacco's like in like copper levels of price. I'm assuming.
Yeah, not in this.
No, yeah, this shit's basically
Most
made to
things are paid
elevate you.
for in gold
Either
here.
elevate your senses or make them so elevated you can't do anything else but look at the floor.
Sounds worthless.
Um,
All about,
other-
Lola's all about that natural high of killing her enemies.
I was gonna say you haven't met my character yet. I don't think anybody. I don't think yet any of your characters have met my character yet, King.
You talking about Bonehead?
Uh,
Bonehead's my character.
Oh, yes, no, I haven't met your character.
Yeah, I also play Joy. I've had Joy. I'm teaching Joy how to DM, by the way, guys.
awesome.
Uh, I'm using the Sandbox to do so, and she's been taking me through. I had her take me on a hunting trip. I had her take me on a little goblin mission. So yeah, she's learning, and yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I'll tell
I
you
want to
before
see.
you get in game, King, is I am technically a lizard folk.
Mm. And Lola is a character who sees herself as the hero of all heroes.
Okay. Okay.
Smart
Oh
to the
yeah,
point
no,
where,
your character's in here already. You
yeah,
played a little, I thought.
no, I created them, I never played.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
I just added like every character that's not currently in a game into the sandbox.
That's what it's for.
I created a character that I never got a chance to want. I wanted to create, but I never had the chance to see how it worked. Cause in my head it works. It just don't know if it actually works.
Huh.
That's what I
So
think the sandbox is good for hammering that out. It's good to get personality traits down.
when you see her with a giant bear. Not, I wouldn't say giant, but a bear, a metal bear. Hold on.
I'm gonna turn you up. There we go. Let's see what else we have. The herbalist, the trader, the one-stop shop. So I wish I could just show you the whole thing.
So you see her with a mechanical bear, And usually when she's not fighting, she's sitting on his shoulder.
Alright. Oh, armor.
This is all available at the Gus's one-stop shop. Should be a thing of armor. Oh, no, it doesn't show you all the shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Gotta
like,
send it to you one at a time.
I've got natural armor, so like a lot of the stuff on this is less than my natural armor, so I would probably only add to my AC like +1 or +2.
Yep.
My
Quite a bit
character's
of shit
pretty
for
stocked
sale.
with weapons, so I'm pretty good. I don't need any
All right.
more.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
Anything that you don't already have.
Well, yeah, the shop is stocked, dude. Like you can go in there and ask for just about everything.
The only
It's nice
thing
and
I would
stocked up.
be looking for is maybe a healing potion.
He offers those. They are in his general supplies tab.
General store.
There you are.
Okay, there it is.
Nope, the general that.
Let's see. That might be worth it. I'm gonna get 2 lesser
No.
potions of healing.
I smoke too much weed. I can do some math in my head, but I often forget what number I have where, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
But
look
if
that up
if
in the
I'm sober, I can do
compendium.
math in my head.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
look
you
up these
getting
side. Oh wait,
2 lesser potions of healing?
yeah, I looked that up in the compendium just so I could quick drag it into my sheet, but I don't see it in there.
I forgot to add is mending is what, a cantrip or
I think it's a cantrip. The lesser potion of healing.
beer says nothing but
I did notice that. Did you build that one yourself, or was that something else entirely?
yes, I did build it myself.
Well,
It's my only friend.
You guys start feeling a little creeped out by Bonehead's presence.
Onslow's not. He's used to seeing bones and shit. He's a fucking hunter.
Not living bones.
Actually, he's looking
Hold
at
on.
He's actually looking at Bonehead. You see a
What do I
little.
roll to see if I'm not intimidated?
I was gonna
What's
say
that?
Onslow's probably slobbering, seeing the sight of bones a little
What I
bit.
roll to not be
Roll,
like,
roll, wisdom, constitution.
oh, she's good at Constitution. Oh, never mind.
Nat
Oh, you
20,
So
failed.
baby.
Okay.
her sword is fully pulled out and it is glowing like a orangish color. What do you foul beast? Do you want to fight?
Uh, Bonehead is totally freaked out. He jumps. You hear all of his bones kind of cackle as he does so. And he's just and then he puts his hands in the air.
What in the world are you doing? I can't really tell your gender because you're all, bones and stuff.
Uh, he reaches for the notebook that is hanging around from a hempen twine around his neck, and he starts to scribble out a note. It
Oh,
says,
right, you probably can't talk. You ain't got vocal cords.
Hmm.
his note says, uh, friendly.
Well, I
She
appreciate
put
you
her sword
being
away.
very friendly, but here's the thing. How did you come to be? Did someone summon you, or what?
He was created.
He writes down another. He flips the page over, writes down another crude note, and it says, "Master."
We need to get you a chalkboard because you're going to have to keep buying notepads. Chalkboard's much easier to use.
He scribbles one more word, and it says, "Free."
Look, I can get you a chalkboard because just buying the chalk is going to be a lot cheaper than, buying notepads and pens all the time.
What if it's a magic notepad? They have those.
He
Can I detect if this
he
notepad
stares
is
at
magic?
yeah, sure, you can roll Arcana on the notepad.
Nope. Nope.
From what you can
I'm
tell,
pretty
it's
sure.
a regular notepad, but you have no clue.
Nope.
You both are just staring at his notepad like,
Like,
seems
it
a
could be
paper.
magical. I can random magical items.
It could
I
be
don't.
magic, but you don't know.
Like, it's like could be magic.
I was like, worst case
Um,
scenario, chalk isn't chalk like an item you can use in spell components?
yeah, I think so.
This guy seems like it's a spellcaster.
Uh, the bonehead.
It seemed kind of rattling to me.
Well, yeah, I assume so. He's a skeleton.
Right, yeah,
Like a joke.
bonehead. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Whoops.
And now he's
Oh, that
growing.
grew.
Alright.
He's a big
Bonehead
bonehead.
turns without anything else, and he just starts kind of wandering towards the jail.
Well, that was strange.
Very.
By the way, I know I've already introduced myself, but I pride myself on being a tracker slash hunter of particular animals. If you ever need someone along who can, track and spot things from a distance, I'm probably the one you want to call upon.
It grew again.
Look, honestly,
Something's wrong with that.
I'm in vacation
No.
mode right now. Anything for a quick buck, I could do.
He just
He went over to the jail.
here.
A moment later, he returns with a piece of paper in hand. It looks like a quest order off the the quest board by the jail, and he shows it to you guys. It is a rather simple quest. It says
Is it the missing
uh
dog?
whilst it no well it says while stumbling about in the woods, I seem to have forgotten where I placed my goods. And that's all it says.
Is there a
As a
name?
hero, I must find the person's goods and return it to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a name attached to this request?
So there is a signature at the bottom,
Well, this
but
looks
you're
like
not sure whose.
this looks like scribbles to me. Do you know how to read cursive?
Yes and no, but because some people write their name and it don't actually be their name, and it just be 3 letters of their name. This is rest with scribble scrabble. Let me see if I can read it.
See,
Uh,
normally I make a little prick in my thumb
roll
and place
investigation.
my thumb onto the sheet as a blood pact.
Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, so from what you can tell, you read a name, uh, or what you can make out of the name. It's pretty hard to read. It's like Zerbal or Dartle or some
Zerbo,
shit,
Please let it be gerbil.
Zernal or something.
No,
And
go ahead.
most
the
of it is one. Whatever the person's name is, Gerbils. What is a Z? I know for a
yeah,
fact that's a Z. Other than that, it's kind of hard to read.
um, it you can tell that the person used a homemade ink, a natural homemade ink.
You use a homemade ink. Hmm. I've seen this before. Very hard to make homemade ink. Wonder what he used. A lot
Eh,
of different ways to make home.
it's actually not as hard as you think, there, ma'am. You take some bog water and mix it in with a couple bits of soil. You got yourself a decent amount of ink there. It'll last on parchment.
You see,
Bonehead pulls out his own crudely made pencil that he made himself and shows it to you guys.
So
Is this pen shaped like a
go ahead and
bone?
Yeah, with like a turd strapped to the top of it.
the Rachel's the big old skull head.
It lasts every time you eject the thing. It goes.
He scribbles a quick note. It says, look, question mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
He looks at the Onslow.
Yes.
Are you coming? You still wanting money?
Well, it's I'm kind of in
Certainly excited.
I'm kind of in downtime mode, but you know what? This sounds like it'd be a grand adventure. I'll be happy to join you.
I don't really care too much about money. Give me a little bit, and I'm happy. I'm just traveling. I just prefer to travel a lot. Excuse me.
By the way, you said you were interested in an item that can make you disappear, right?
If I'm making one,
Well, here's the thing. I pull my blunderbuss from my back. This thing here is pretty good at making anything in front of me disappear into little chunks of meat.
that's different. Now, my axe and sword do a good job of that.
Well, now, you don't understand. This thing can shred something to pieces.
Oh, let me. Hopefully, we come across some enemies. I can show you what I can do.
I'm very
Let's
interested to
roll.
see what you can do. Like, he literally
Like
raises like an eyebrow, crocodilian eyebrow, which he has no hair on.
it's funny because she looks like she's not tall. She's like 5'5".
Oh yeah,
With
I'm good like
with
8 inches above you.
with a great axe and a great sword on her back.
Dude, you have no idea how many weapons I have in my inventory right now. I've got a longbow. I've got
He's
a.
played a couple times in this. He has a little bit on his characters, on his
No, I'm saying
character.
that's like these are weapons you wouldn't think a person her size wield.
I
Oh,
see.
okay, I
Yeah.
see. I'm like,
Like she is not a big person. So- like how like small she looks in her picture is kind of how small she is. She's just up close, and that's her sword. She can make any weapon she touches glows because it's hot, kind of like
ooh,
it's burning a little bit.
ooh, that's oh. Hang on, are you using heat metal on your own weapons?
She would be, yes, but I'm not.
I've
It's
never
just rough
thought
way
of doing it that
for now.
way.
That's kind of dope. Yeah, that's kind of badass.
Yeah, because
As long as
because
your as
if
long
it's a
as your
race
hilt
that's
is wood,
immune to fire, like hell yeah.
or that too.
Yeah, it's like she's basically heating her weapons. She heats her swords and her axe,
Yeah, I was gonna say
and that
like
why it goes.
I want to
But in
I
her
want to
mind,
explain this to you just out of character. Like Onslow, he's proud of how fat he is because that means he's a better hunter. That means he gets more meat inside of him.
but yeah, in her mind, the reason why her sword glows
Gets
is
all the meat.
because she's the chosen one.
I'd like to see you in combat, young missy. I assume you're young, right? Are you a fey creature where you don't you look younger than you are?
You can just say you can say I'm angelic.
What's an angel? I'm like Ozzo literally pulls out like a monster book and starts looking through it. I don't see that in here.
Don't worry about it. I'm not a monster, so I probably wouldn't be in that book.
Oh, there's my species.
Mm, she categorized as a monster.
Well, it depends on the tribe. Some of us can be very feral, other of us can be very agreeable.
Well, there's some of my kind that are not quite good or
Anyway,
bad. I see myself as human, but I'm not actually human.
I'm just
Hard to explain.
nodding my head in agreement because at this point I'm just like I need to see your prowess in battle before I make any decisions.
Let's roll.
All right. Skeleton. I don't think we've ever got your name, by the way.
He's a
Uh,
bone.
he lifts up his notebook, and you see there's a little sign under his neck, under it, and it's also tied around his neck. It says Bonehead. He points at it.
Bonehead.
So you guys are in the town of Dingleberry, correct?
Uh,
We on our way to find whatever the guy's loot.
Yeah, you're on your way to find. So you head southbound out of the town, and you find yourself here on Dingleberry Road.
Very
Uh,
familiar. My character token's already here with Puss and Zeagle.
yes, perfect. Um,
I'll put
I
myself
don't.
up here.
I might have to zoom.
Is
I
that
might have to
merchant
zoom out.
still fucking here?
you'll, yeah, the trader has returned. You might have to plop
Okay,
yourself a character down, King.
okay, I will. I was just trying to see where he was.
Is he still injured?
He's less bruised today than he was yesterday.
I just kind of waddle up to him. Mighty fine day, if I might say, sir.
Onslow,
He sees a
you walk up
familiar
to the
gator
trader.
man and then a skeleton approach.
And
Yes, he recognizes both of you. He's already met the skeleton man.
who and who are you, sir? Hello. You look
Yes.
kind of bruised up. Are you okay?
He says, yes, unfortunately, I had a bit of a run-in with a non-proper fellow, and he roughed me up a bit and took my trading role. But a kind hero like yourselves took care of that and returned that to me.
Oh, that's nice of whoever did that.
By the way, the teeth that I gave you, how have they been treating you?
He says, yes, I traded those earlier today.
I'm good that
He says, are you?
I'm good they get to good use. Normally I use them to pick
He
meat out of my teeth.
he gestures to his trading roll that he has tucked under his arm, and he says, would you like to take a look at what I have today?
Might as
Yeah, why
well.
not?
All right. He he has a dagger set. A set of 2 daggers. They look well used. Um, he also has a spyglass. It will allow you to see a little further away if you ever want to. He has a well-made shirt, and he
Bear, do
has
you want a shirt? Okay, no shirt for you.
no shirt, and then he has a bag of holding.
I
Now
can use that.
that sounds
How much?
interesting.
Uh, he says, "Well, I only have one, so please no squabbling." He says, 7 gold pieces.
Well, here's the thing. If someone buys this bag of holding and someone claims an item, they'd be rule bound to give that item back to said claimed person, correct? I eye the both of you.
I just want
Mm,
this bag.
Bonehead has no interest in the bag. He only wishes to he says he writes I don't care on a piece of paper.
Well, a girl like me needs a beautiful bag, and that's a nice bag.
You can have the bag, but I want you to make this promise with me if you agree.
Deal is
Depends what
shit.
the promise is.
If I want to store an item in your bag of holding, I get to retrieve that item at the end of the day.
If I agree to let you put something in my bag, then of course it's not mine. And I
Alrighty.
agree with 113 after buying the bag, and I'm gonna add said bag to me.
Because
Heck.
with how many weapons I've been finding, like having a pocket dimension to put them in is very handy.
Right.
She wouldn't be paying attention to you
I look like
when it comes to
I
that.
look like Gilgamesh with how many weapons I have.
I'm just saying, my character would. She, despite being as nice as she is, and how she views herself as a hero, she could care less, and that's bad for her character because like she's the person that supposed to be like, I'm the hero, but she's like, don't care.
Onslow doesn't care either, as long as you're a good hunter. Dude, I literally sweet talked an ogre into fighting goblins for us.
Yes, you did. So you were heading towards the woods to look for a thingy. So,
It's not letting me add it.
What?
I'm trying to drag it over and add it to my thing, but it's not popping up. I might have to.
I was like, yeah, if it's not letting you just manually type it in, you have a bag of holding. You have an infinite storage box.
Yeah, I just know I have it. Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Seven
As long as
gold.
you remember you have it.
That's actually cheap for a bag of holding in my brain. But hey, you're the DM.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
It is. It is.
That's why I was like,
It's,
yeah, it's perfect. I would take that.
the
That's why you only had
it's all
one.
part of the Goblin Scourge event. Yeah, it's all part of the Goblin Scourge event. I also gave someone a wand of missiles for super cheap.
Yeah, the one that
wand of magic missile.
vibrates.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, it vibrates. That sounds. I want one. Lola, like I want one of those.
I'm sure you'll find a magic man with a wooden wand that vibrates.
Lots of things are being just kind
No
of
one
tossed
needs.
out right now.
With those, I don't need. With that, I definitely wouldn't need a man.
Hell, if you want to,
So
you could sit on top of my head and I could do some guttural throat singing for you.
Nasty.
Bonehead here, he starts leading the way into the woods. He's been out hunting a few times. He's pretty well known with the butcher.
Yeah, I was gonna say like probably tracking wise. I'm like, look, he's following something. I'm following along.
And you guys exit into Dingleberry Woods.
Oh, this is gonna be a familiar
Map
sight.
switch.
All right, here's the thing.
Elevator waiting music.
I've been here before recently. I know the way north to where we encountered some goblins. We might find more up there. I just love the fact that the town is called Dingleberry.
Dingleberry Marsh.
You are so
Okay,
immature.
I got it all.
I am a child
It is
at heart.
Oh, and by the way, yeah, she's actually only 23.
Onslow is in his Onslow just turned 30.
Like I said, like character-wise, she is using heat metal on her sword. But
That's
in
dope.
her mind,
That's dope.
in her mind, it's literally like the reason why her weapons glow when she touch it is because she's a chosen warrior.
Dude, I'm bullshitting the spells I get as a ranger. I'm like, look, I'm gonna make someone move faster. I'm like, look, this is how you move through the swamp, and I just touch them. I'm like, yeah, move faster. You got extra 10 to your speed.
No, but no, you are right. She is using heat metal. That's the funny part. That she is definitely using heat metal.
So she's either warlock or bard, one of the two.
So you enter you start walking off of the road to Dingleberry, and you make it into through the bushes into the woods, and you see another pathway. Well, as you're walking out onto the path, you see a little girl in a red hood with a cat.
I would let the most human looking out of us approach the girl first. Like, look,
Young lady,
we got a large rotund lizard man and a skeleton. I feel like you're the one that needs to approach this little girl.
You
hello,
guys are
little girl.
hiding back there.
Yeah, we're just
Roll stealth.
okay. I was gonna say we're just watching.
He walks
That's
over.
creepy. Why are you creeping on everyone today? Why?
And it's creepy because it's a little girl. Hello, little
I'm
girl.
observing. I'm not creeping.
Okay.
Creepy. Hello, little
That's
girl.
nice.
How are you?
Dude, honestly,
Um,
if I was a little girl and I saw a 6 foot tall gator man approach me, I'd be scared out of my fucking mind.
yeah. She looks mildly nice stealth, Jacob. She looks mildly. Ooh. Bonehead starts rattling, and she says, "Who else is with you?"
Don't worry about that.
Can I
What are you doing out here?
can I collect him into my shirt? Like, just start taking his bones off into my shirt?
Oh no.
Why do you walk him apart like that?
Look, look. I feel like you could get put back together, son.
Girl, the question: did she see them?
She hasn't seen them, but she knows that something else is back from the direction you came from.
I am by myself. Why, young lady?
She says, she looks at you for a second. You're not sure whether she believes you or not, but she goes on anyway. She says, "I'm going to my grandmother's, and uh, it's this way towards Dingle Marsh, but I'm a little scared. The gators are building up over. The crocodiles are building up in there. I could use some help."
Why did this story sound familiar?
That's 100% improv, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know my Little Red Riding Hood, young lady?
She's like, well, my grandmother calls me Little Red. How'd you guess?
Let's just say I've been around long enough and read plenty of books.
She tilts her head curiously. She's like, I don't know what that means, but okay. And then she says, it's this way, and she kind of skips off towards the marsh.
I whispered to
Like I
Bonehead.
showed them,
I whispered to Bonehead beside me.
showed them the thing
She can't read.
but stay behind.
What would you say, King?
I give them a signal of like to stay close.
All right,
Like she did
all
like some
right.
type of sign language. They
Here's the
Okay.
thing, Bonehead.
also,
You
like,
make too
stay
much
back.
noise when you move, so hop up on my back so you don't make any more bone rattling noises. I can carry you.
Gonna carry Bonehead.
Yeah, I will carry Bonehead.
He
All
would
right.
be very.
I was gonna say he's nothing but bones. I feel like that's easy enough.
He's a rogue.
And
He's
I
supposed
am
to be
a
able to think.
ranger who is very strong.
All right. I'd like you before map change. I'd like you to roll stealth again. If you guys are
Stealth.
trying to pull this off.
I was gonna say, can I get that with advantage since we're going in the swamp because I can disguise myself as an alligator?
You're not in the swamp yet, but yeah, sure. She's worried the
Ah,
alligators kind of
same roll
go
both
from place to
sides.
place in this. She hears that same cackling sound from him jumping on your back. It made quite the noise. So
She started moving her. She started moving her shoulder. Like her shoulder popped out. Like look at that. Sorry, old bones. I'm a lot older than I look.
Little Red's getting a little wary of you, but she maybe we'll try to roll persuasion on that.
Okay. In my persuasion good? I don't remember.
I was gonna say, like, out of character, I'm like, if I met this little girl, if she did not fear my presence, she probably would like hug me like a giant teddy bear.
Can I roll again?
Oh, she
That's
knows you're
terrible.
lying. She knows you're
I'm a
lying to
bad
her.
liar. Sorry. I don't know what that sounds like.
Um, she definitely knows you're lying, but she ignores it anyway. She
Question:
says,
would she be
it's
familiar
this
with
way.
lizard folk?
Now Lola knows something
Probably,
off
yeah.
because
All right.
she knows she's obvious.
At this point,
That was so bad. Even
Onslow would
bad.
at this point Onslow would approach from the brush with a skeleton on his back. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize there were others people out here. Hello, little missy.
Okay. Little girl, what is going on?
She's now slightly spooked by the presence of more people.
I'm sorry to have
She says,
startled you.
Little girl, what's going on? Because you obviously knew I was lying there. What is going on, really?
she
Can I
says,
stealth whisper to Bonehead on my back, like, just play dead?
sure, yeah. Go ahead.
Fuck!
Oh man, she heard you.
She not know what
All she hears
Lola
is
ain't
the
gonna
You
worry
word.
about.
guys
All
suck
she
at
hears
trying to
is the
persuade
word
this little
dead.
girl to think.
All she hears is the
Oh yeah,
word
she
dead.
thinks.
Blatant. What is
Look,
going on, little girl?
I
She
just killed
says
this
that,
thing
oh
on my
nothing. I'm
back.
just trying to get back to my grandma's for before it's too late, so I can have dinner
So
and it's not
you
cold.
trust someone that you obviously knew was lying to continue to go with you. That seems a little odd, young lady.
Oh, she didn't tell you. She didn't tell you that. I told you that. She
But I'm
knows
just
you're
saying,
lying.
she would know how bad that lie was. I think Lola would have noticed how bad. That's like,
You're saying your character knows that you fucked up and are like, I know she knows that I just fucked up.
yeah, like that's that bad in my opinion. Like
Okay, okay,
if
okay.
it was like a number, if it was like a 5 or something, my character probably think that she did something good. Like, yeah, I convinced her. But that's a negative.
Like, no, no one's following me, shifty eyes.
She tells you again. She kind of repeats the. Well, you see the gators in this year. The gator people aren't hunting them right now because they're trying to get them to swell up for the annual gator hunting festival. And so it's just I've been waiting here for a passerby because it's just too dangerous for me to go alone.
Well,
I
lucky
just,
for you, I'm
I
from
don't.
that swamp.
Hold on.
In matter of
She
fact,
says,
my
"Please, my grandma is
grandpappy
waiting
had
for me."
one of those gators as a pet.
Do I
Mm,
notice anything off about
I was
this
gonna
girl?
say, could I add? I was gonna say, like me telling her this, like that nat 20. I'm like,
she seems extremely friendly.
look,
So when 21, I don't notice nothing off.
No, she looks she's just smiling at you really big. Um, her eyes are a little wide. Uh, she seems really calm, but really
Um,
pressed to get a move on.
as a hero, I promise to protect you, even from this guy, because I don't know if I just met him today. But
Her
let's
smile
go.
gets a little wider, almost creepishly so. She says, "Thank you so much," and she begins to skip away. Map change.
now here's the thing: as a hunter, I don't care what I gotta shoot as long as I got something to shoot.
Lola just like Lola's very like feeling like something's off.
Oh,
Something's
this
not
is
right.
different Dingleberry Swamp than I'm used to.
Sure is. This is the new and improved Dingleberry Swamp.
Ah, this is a way
Where
This
should I
is the
find?
beginning. No, this
this.
Where should I
is
find myself? To the bottom or to the
hold on,
side?
I will be right there. This is Dingleberry Marsh, which leads into the Dingleberry Swamp.
Oh, so
And it
this is what we
altogether it
bypassed
is,
in my session then.
yeah. I hadn't added it yet.
I was gonna say I probably rolled nat 20s on all my perceptions to avoid the gators.
Dingleberry
And the
Swamp, Dingleberry
piranhas
Swampy
and the
Dingle.
snakes and the various
So
other leeches.
altogether, Dingle Marsh and Dingle Swamp make up the Swampy Dingle area. So
The stank dingle.
so you entered from, I believe, the bottom. Let me check my map. Swamp Marsh. You entered from the top.
Oh, the top. Okay,
Uh,
let me go up there and see if I can drag myself into there. There I am. Joink.
Yes.
Oh.
Skadoosh.
There. This is the way to Dingle Forest up here. And then Dingleberry Swamp is this way, guys. Dingleberry Swamp is this way.
All right.
I whispered to him. I whispered to him like something's off about this little girl, and I can't put my finger on it.
Well, luckily for
Just keep your
you,
eyes peeled.
I've got the end all be all on my back.
Don't worry. If this little girl turns into a little shit ass monster, I don't hesitate to slash it in half.
Look, you do you, and I do me. If we're attacking something, I'm by your side because hunting things in this swamp is rather difficult. I say that louder so the little girl hears me. Hunting things in this swamp is rather difficult, so I'm pretty for sure you stick close to me, because out of character, I have advantage rolls on perception inside swamps.
Can everyone get their name plate on, please? Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, save setting. There it is.
Lola Crossblade. That is, she do not have her last name. She just made up a last name.
Yeah, all I know is Lola.
Lola's her real name. Crossblade is a name she made up because she don't have one. So everybody have a last name.
She tells you that luckily you guys don't have to go to this Gator Swamp or Dingle Swamp. She says that her grandmother lives off this way over here.
At least the right little red.
And she kind of points with her finger. Yeah.
I lower her finger with my gator claw. Look, I know you're pointing in a direction, but we best stick to landlocked locations. I'm from this area, and I know what dangers lie in these waters.
She is a small girl, and
Don't scare the
yeah.
girl. Just in case she is a little girl, she's trying to protect her. Like, don't you scare this little girl.
I'm not
But
trying
at
to
the same time,
She says
I'm not trying to scare her. I'm telling her the truth.
she just ran
she
off.
says
Hold
it's
on.
this way. It's this way. Come on, guys, it's this way.
I don't trust her. Like I whisper in
I
her
was,
ear, I still don't trust her.
how big is this girl?
It's much smaller than you.
I was gonna say I'm 6 foot tall, 500 pounds. Can I pick her up?
She looks like she could be between 12 and 14 years old.
I pick her up.
Okay.
Cradle her in my arms.
She's about my height.
I cradle her like a baby.
Okay.
Look,
She's
look,
like, she feels safe.
look, little girl. You want to find her grandmom, right?
Can I have you guys roll perception?
Yep, I had a feeling that was coming.
Oh, hot damn, that's 20.
Nice. You see some things, Jacob.
I rolled an 8.
I was gonna say I got
Okay.
advantage on perceptions in the swamp, so it doesn't really matter.
So I asked him like, I don't see shit, but I got a feeling something's off. Do you see anything?
I see something.
Yes, you Onslow, you would see a boar sitting behind you from kind of where you guys were at. It's chilling in the brush. You also see a frog kind of swimming around just off the island. And of course, you also would notice the 7-foot fucking crocodile walking up on you.
Now,
And, Little Red lets out a scream.
now, everybody freeze. Stand perfectly still.
Fuck that.
Stand.
Hey, Gabe.
Stand perfectly still. I will try to talk to it.
Better get to talking because I prefer the slashing.
I start speaking in
How are you
I
gonna?
start speaking draconic to the alligator. Look,
The
the only person
gator
here
hisses
I hiss back.
and it charges. Roll initiative.
I'm probably bigger than this alligator. Can I roll intimidation?
Sure, but it is a wild animal.
Ooh, 18.
It views you as an alpha male that's trying to test him for his territory, and he
Here's the thing, though. He's an alligator, so
wants
he
to
might
fuck you
know
up,
draconic.
but he doesn't.
Doesn't matter. He didn't care.
He
Well,
doesn't
he's
care.
gonna get a fucking face full of lead.
Roll initiative, sir.
I will roll initiative because it was asked of me. 12. Yeah. Yep.
Where is my thingy? My thingy that I do when I want to do.
Turn order.
No, fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
There it is.
Yeah. Get this guy in here.
Oh, the chosen one
Oh,
gets to
Lord,
go first.
All depends.
We will see about the crocodile maybe eating the
All
chosen.
according to plan. No, all according to fate in your character's scenario.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah.
Oh shoot!
Oof.
Wow.
Oof. Yeah.
Hardcore oof.
I feel like my intimidation made him go last.
That's what it was.
Lola,
Yeah.
Lola is definitely like, yes.
All right.
You know
So
what?
yes, as Onslow insults this alligator in his seemingly own language, the alligator comes running at you guys, and Lola, you're up.
Ooh.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit. Roll
15
damage.
slash.
Ooh. You
Yeah,
slashed it real good. You got it on its side and kind of upturned its belly, but it's back on its feet
Hold on,
and
can
it's
I do
mad.
anything else?
Onslow.
I'm about to check if I can do anything else real quick.
Oh, go ahead. Yes, sorry.
You know what? My bear is gonna attack.
Okay.
What do I roll for my bear?
Hey, I was got. Doesn't the bear run
I don't
on
know.
your initiative?
Yes, he would attack right after me. He takes as my bonus action, if I'm mistaken.
Okay, so you tell you his bonus action. You use a bonus action to tell him what to do, and then the next turn he
Yeah.
does it. That was like how my fire spirit works.
No, because I think it's different. Hold on, I'm reading it. Still defender is friendly to you and your companions. It's still defender stat with protection and bonus. Still defender vulnerable.
Wait, are you a druid?
A lot of druid characters I've seen.
Oh, yeah, you
No,
should
she's
see
not
my
a druid.
warforged.
Um,
I don't see where it's. I know it attacks on my bonus, but I don't see where it says that.
You're also you're using
In
this
combat,
shotgun. You have this little girl in your hands. When you get to your turn, I want to know how you're doing this. You also have the skeleton on your back. He never jumped off. So, yeah, Onslow.
And when I figure it out, I just add the
Yeah,
attack.
we'll do you a double turn when you get in here.
All right. I looked it up. Is the little girl I have in my arms considered an item?
No.
Cause it's a free action to drop something.
She is a someone.
You want to see something cool, little girl?
He looks at you untrusting.
With one hand, I pull my blunderbuss from my back because I'm cradling her in one arm. I'm assuming she's small enough I can do that.
She's like she's like a 12 to 14-year-old girl, man. Do with that what you will.
Dude, I'm a big dude. I've held probably
Yeah,
heavier
you can
than
get
her.
this. She's pretty small and light to you, for sure.
I'm about to blast this
I'd say
gator all over the place.
she's actually rather small, like in build, and she's actually maybe even small for her age.
I'm about to make
Okay,
this
so
gator disappear.
All right, roll hit.
Fuck.
No fuck, no fuck. Oh yeah, fuck.
Well, that's the thing, though.
You
Even
miss.
though he's in that range and he didn't get hit, he still needs to roll con against the fire damage.
Let's make. It says upon a hit.
Oh, okay. So never mind then. I just
Yeah,
okay,
blast and I'm
so
like,
it is.
motherfucker. I'm gonna do bonus
So,
action. I move up to him with the girl in my hands. Huh.
oh gosh, okay.
Hungry Jaws.
Okay, so
While
it's a one
holding the girl.
it's a 1d8 plus my proficiency bonus.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
for that one.
I'm about to bite this gator with a little girl in my hands. I don't give a fuck.
All right, I'll let you do that on your turn. When your
No,
turn comes
no,
up, I'll let you double
this
turn.
is a bonus
Oh, I
action.
know. I'm talking to King. I'm talking to King. Yeah. Go ahead and do your Hungry Jaws.
Well, that's an 18.
Yeah. Oof. That's the hit. That
6
that
slashing.
hits.
Yeah, I'm up here. Let me alt there. I'm right here.
I will say that while all this is happening, the boar that you had seen is spooked away. It ran off.
I was gonna say
Oh, that makes sense.
he's got two gators fighting each other. He has no fucks to give about this.
For a woman that slapped somebody with an axe, so I wouldn't want to be near that either way.
Lil Red is covered in gator blood now, just soaked. She wasn't red before. She definitely is now.
She needs to
And
experience that at least once in her life.
Blood is tasty.
As you say that, Lola, roll insight.
Okay. I will.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you say that, you see a devilish look in the little girl's eye.
I know it. Can I swing at the little girl?
She's currently being held by Onslow.
I was gonna say
I mean, yeah, you
you
can,
need to
but she's
convince me
currently
to
being held by
drop her.
Onslow.
I look at him like, drop her.
It's not your turn yet.
I can talk to you.
Bonehead is going. He kind of
You don't
slinks
think
down.
action to talk?
He slinks
I was
down
gonna
off your
say
back.
like talking is a free action, but ordering someone to do something, I feel like that's
I'm not ordering
thing.
him. I'm saying it like with. I'm like, dude, drop her.
Could I
trying to
roll a
warn you maybe,
perception for that?
No.
Okay.
Bonehead is going to slink off your back, and he's gonna wrap around to the gator and attack with his short sword.
I think you would think. I think your character would think about it because 1 minute I was trying to somewhat protect her. Now I'm like literally like drop her.
Dude, Onslow is Onslow is
on,
hissing
guys.
and hollering at this gator. He can't hear you.
Yeah, him and the gator are like having an argument in the gator's language. Not draconian necessarily, but it's like the natural gator tongue.
That's all you hear. Hello, is everyone still here?
I'm still here.
Sorry, I had to do something. Oh,
I was gonna say
Alright.
I was speaking like normal person draconic. I was hissing and hollering into the mic. I was
yeah,
going.
yeah, you're the gator. I don't know. I'm not sure what you think you're saying to the gator, but he's
It
getting
was
more and more pissed off.
it was gibberish for me.
He's just getting more and more pissed off at you.
I was like, I'm just like,
Bonehead,
I'm the
Jake,
alpha here, motherfucker.
Crocodile's gonna go. Oh yeah, yeah, that's funny. And he's like, he's like, no. He bites at uh Lola.
I
I
was gonna say
decided.
he probably tries to bite at me because I just said that.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you are having that whole argument
Well, it
with him.
misses me,
He's
so.
gonna he's gonna take a bite at you and miss horrifically, and then it's Lola's turn.
What
You
did I
can
tell you, son?
say or do whatever you want.
I look at him. Drop the girl. Something's off.
What do you mean by
um,
that?
Something's off. Drop the girl. And she
roll
swings her ass.
persuasion.
Well, if I drop her into the open mouth of this alligator.
The girl looks at Onslow. Please don't drop me.
Well, you're
She said,
telling
well,
me
what?
you're telling me one thing, and my friend here is telling me another thing. Depending on who is, more persuasive, I might go towards that. I was gonna say both of
Okay,
them
you
roll
roll 9.
persuasion.
So I'm just gonna swing my axe at the gator, and then do something right after.
I was gonna say
Well, they both rolled a 9.
King wants to roll a
Now who are you gonna
persuasion
take?
against
Who are
the
you gonna take?
girl.
He did. He did 9 versus 9. What are you gonna do? No. Yeah. Yep.
I'm in.
Wait,
At the gator.
do I do an
Yeah.
insight versus persuasion?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say depending on the
That's a hit.
roll, I will.
Just barely missed.
Ooh, I don't.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
You have no idea right now who is telling the truth and who to believe.
I tell my bear to grab her.
I'm still carrying
You're
her.
fighting. I want you to both to roll
I
strength.
want
It's a strength
to
comp now.
grapple her.
It's a strength competition now. Both roll strength. You're fighting over this little girl.
Wait, Onslow has to roll strength because I'm holding her.
Both of you roll strength. You're trying to hold on to her. He's trying to take her. Onslow managed to hold on to the little girl who.
Trust me. Fine. If the girl end up biting your fucking head off, then I just let you die.
At this point, I'm like, Onslow might need a persuasion thing going towards him.
You ain't trying to persuade you. You done and you're trying. Like, you trying to fight her. I'm trying to save you.
The little girl sticks her tongue out at Lola.
Oh, look. Lola started laughing, like, sadistically, like, okay, little girl.
Can I roll an insight?
Somebody want to die.
Can I roll an insight on the child in my arms?
Sure, you want to
No,
look
she's
down
behind
at
you on
this.
your back, you said.
You want to look
wouldn't be able
down
to see her.
at this child that is covered in gator blood, and you're cradling in your arms like your own. Go ahead.
Nothing unimaginative in Onslow's growing up period. I killed many a things before I was the age of 5. Oof.
For all you can tell, this little girl is being honest and she's just scared. She wants to get out of the swamp and go to her grandma's.
Now look, little girl, I cannot fight to my fullest potential with you in my arms. You might want to stick behind me. When it's my turn, I will do something.
Okay.
But Lola is literally looking at this little girl, like
you see Onslow's eyes, like he's gonna put this little girl behind him, isolated from him. So you'll have your chance.
It'd be hilarious.
I think Lola's gonna attack her on her next turn. Like she's looking at her, like you can tell she's looking at her, like.
Yeah,
you just put this little girl on the ground behind you, unwatched by the people, and like.
Dude, I'm putting myself between her and the alligator.
But what if another one comes up out of the water and eats her?
Here's the thing.
But you see Lola.
I know these lands.
You
I've
see
got
Lo-
a full 360-degree view. This is the only alligator we have.
You see Lola definitely eyeing her. If you paying attention, like she is definitely like, I gotta
Hold
attack
on.
her.
I've got advantage on like perception rolls in the swamp.
So was that your turn, King? You tried to take the little girl?
Yeah, that's all I can do because
Yeah, I literally just rip it out of your
oh
hand.
yeah,
Like,
I
hey,
tried to
I,
do
what
little
are you
small
doing, mother?
I do get a swing on my bear. So hold on, it was a
Okay.
D8 plus my proficiency.
Yep. Yeah, I said you could do that.
It has to be to 20.
There's a five.
And
And my proficiency is 3.
Well, here's the thing.
don't you have to
Your
roll to hit?
bear's gotta hit me and the little girl for AC.
Oh no,
No,
he's
he-
trying to hit the gator.
Oh,
He's
the
trying to hit the
Gator.
crocodile.
Okay.
That was my original first attack. So
Okay.
that is 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
That's 8 damage.
You managed to finish off this here crocodile or gator or whatever, and you how did you do it? How'd you kill it?
So the bear went down with his paw and just started like continuously punching it over and over again until it just couldn't move no more.
I was gonna say.
I walk
Gator went completely limp underneath your bear. Your iron
to
or
the
your
little
magical
girl.
iron bear is bloodied in the fist and face.
I was gonna say this is
I
kind of
walk over to the little girl. What are you?
this was a team kill. So what was the XP split?
You want XP off the gator? I can do that. It was 100 XP for that gator. So you can split that however you want.
Depending on the
50-50 again.
I was gonna say depending
None
on
to bonehead.
NPCs, like
It's a rule of the sandbox. The NPC characters don't gain shit.
okay, so we gain 100 each then, right? Or 50 each.
Nope. And 50
50-50.
each. Yep.
So
I walk up to the little girl.
585.
What are you?
385.
All
Sorry.
right. Yes, the little girl looks at you curiously, drenched in blood.
I set her down on the ground since the danger is gone.
No, the danger is not gone. If you look at her face. What are you?
She licks the blood off of her lips and says, I promise I'm just trying to get to my home for dinner.
I'm reloading my
Who do you
weapon.
think- Little girl, who do you think you're fooling? I've been on my own my whole life. I've seen a lot of different.
She sees
you're
a
not
giant barrel, basically like size of a tuba, pointed at her head. Can I roll intimidation?
Oh, you trust me all of a sudden?
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, you're telling me that there's danger. I pulled my weapon off of my back, reload it, and point it at the danger.
What are you?
Bonehead.
You're not a little girl.
Bonehead
She don't give a
stands
fuck.
between. Bonehead actually stands between you and the little girl.
Bonehead, I was slash right. What are you, little girl?
He is trying to calm the situation. He has both hands raised towards both of you.
My gun stays raised.
And she is actually afraid, of course, that you have that gun pointed at her. But she tries not to show it. You see her start crying. She's like, please don't do this. I just wanted help. You could have said no.
What are you?
I'm just a lonely little girl.
Insight.
Bullshit.
Fuck. She's a little girl.
You
I
believe
put
her.
my weapon
You
away.
believe her, dude.
I put my weapon away.
You believe her, man.
That nat 20 on the other side is so heartbreaking.
What do I notice?
You see through her crocodile tears.
Little girl.
Pun
I
unintended.
She's really not fooling you at all.
Woman, I am a woman. I have cried plenty of fake tears in my life.
Wait, you
Let's
can
stop it.
cry?
Bonehead jumps more in front of you, Lola, since he's lowered his weapon, and he actually points at something behind you. Roll perception.
Since he's right in front of me, can I roll it too?
Sure.
Nope. And tunnel vision on the little girl. So what my character does now,
Here's the thing.
her wings
I have
spread out.
advantage on perception in the swamp, so that's a 17.
No.
So-
Oh yeah, you're right. You would see, Onslow. You would actually see a shack, like a wooden shack, this way.
So with my wings spread out, and I grab the little girl and fly in the air. Little girl, do you want to tell me what you are, or do you want to fall straight down to the ground?
I was about to say which direction I'm
And
fully
I'm gonna roll intimidation.
I'm fully
This way.
Okay. The
she
west.
Oh,
she
no.
she looks terrified, and she looks down at Onslow, and she's like, "Help me! Help me!"
Now that's
He can't reach her.
That's a fight of mine. Neat trick you got there. How'd you sprout those wings there, I might ask?
Like,
She's
I
gonna
will
try to
drop you if you don't
persuade
say what you are.
She's
Even
gonna
if you are.
try to persuade you. She is trying to persuade Onslow here to save her.
Maybe you even reach me flying.
He has a shotgun.
True.
I do have a fucking blunderbuss. What would I roll for that?
To shoot him?
No, to see if this girl is lying to me.
You already did that. And you
No,
couldn't tell.
that was before he picked her up into the air.
Inside, I guess, again?
Come on.
Come on, dice, be in my favor. Fuck.
Dude, that's the exact same roll, though.
I'm getting shot.
521.
How far
you
up in the
believe her,
air?
dude.
How far up in the air is he? She.
He
It's not
just
that
picked
high.
her up.
She.
He just
I don't think I can fly super high.
She just picked her up and took off, so she.
I was gonna say,
leeway.
what's your movement speed in air? That depends on what weapon I use.
I'm gonna get hurt.
Cause the big bad one is a 15-foot cone.
Bonehead is freaking out a little bit. He's like, "Oh God, oh God, oh jeez." He's got he's running around with his hands in the air, just fucking.
I just grab his skull so
out.
he doesn't move anymore. Like, stand still. I need to aim.
As you grab his skull, it detaches from his body, and his
my
body
flying
keeps
speed
running.
is equal to my
Gross. I throw it
my
over my
movement
shoulder.
My flying speed is equal to my movement speed, which is 30.
Yeah, you're outside my shotgun range, so I guess I pull out my longbow.
All right.
Don't do this.
I miss.
He missed.
Oh, yeah, you missed.
He missed.
Look, son.
Little girl, if you don't tell me what you are, I will drop you.
Here's the thing. We got plenty of rope to tie her up if you want to be very cautious about it.
Like, she's in the air, like, tell me what you are, or I will drop you.
Roll intimidation.
Meanwhile, you have a gator guy basically with his mouth open below her.
Come on, give me good intimidation. 13.
She's freaking out. She's really trying to persuade you that she's just a little girl, man.
Trying to persuade me. Tell me what you are.
She tells you I'm a grandchild. I'm someone's little grandchild.
She's probably a grandchild of a fae
What is your
hag.
species, young lady?
What's he say? What'd you say?
I said,
what is your species?
She says, I'm a human.
She's the grandchild of a fae hag.
You,
Maybe. Who knows?
little girl, don't make me drop you. I don't want to. But I
Don't,
will.
please don't, mister. You
Dude,
didn't have
I'll
to. You
take
didn't have to bring
pictures.
me out here. Oh. Why
Mister,
did you bring me out here just to kill? Don't do it, miss. You didn't have to bring me out here just to kill me.
you are lying to me.
She
I don't
brought
like
us out
liars.
here.
You're lying to me.
That's
There's
her
something
persuasion on you.
You asshole.
I
How do I
I do.
counteract this?
I do have a
Amazing.
trump card off of my up my sleeve. If she starts like telling names,
Okay, so where do I roll to not fall for this shit? Constitution, intelligence.
I want another insight check, man.
My insight been sucky. I know something's off.
they're probably out of earshot of
Let you.
Onslow. I was gonna say, are they outside of earshot of
You're believing
Onslow?
her. Yeah,
I put her
they're
down.
30 feet ahead of you, above you.
I slow down and put her down like.
She's bawling. Runs over to Onslow.
Like she's.
I don't
She
really
walks off a little bit. Like
I don't really comfort her. I just like look down at her and look up at Lola. I'm like, I really don't know what to do
like
here.
she's losing her mind.
I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do in this situation. Might as well keep her alive for the time being, so we have the information.
Bonehead scoops up the little girl and puts her on his shoulders.
Does he have the muscle to do so?
Oh, he can carry himself in a bag full of shit around. Why not?
Yeah, but that's magic.
He's magically enabled.
Okay.
He's magically enabled.
I'm not paraplegic. I'm magicalegic.
Lola is like losing her mind, low key. Like she like, I know something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
Onslow is probably picking up on your energy, so he's kind of shifty eyes between the situation.
Bonehead takes you towards the cabin that him and Onslow see, carrying the little girl. Oh, and he grew 3 times larger that day.
Lola followed like but far behind.
You gotta tell me how you're growing like that someday here, but Mr. Bonehead.
Still very hesitant on what's going on.
Now be mindful.
Something is wrong.
Be mindful. We got some frog creatures off to the side of us here. We might want to avoid them. It's just like the actual active advantage I have in swamps. I'd probably see these two.
Oh yeah, you
this
spotted them earlier.
And this alligator. I'm like, look.
Yeah, you'd see all that with your passive and knowledge of the swamp.
My passive is, I think, a 13. Yeah, it's a 13 passive.
Yeah, and then you have nice knowledge of the swamp, so yeah, you'd see all that.
Yeah, this is where I grew up hunting and fishing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look.
Yeah, his character is canonically, he comes from the Sandbox, and I love that.
Yeah, Lola is like she's losing her mind.
Dude, I gave him NPC characters.
She's 100% sure something's wrong, but she's convinced otherwise.
Yeah, I've literally given him like 3 NPC characters' names off the top of my head. I'm like Jerry, Helga, and Freddy. Frankie. Jerry, Helga, and Frankie.
Well, Lola don't exist anywhere else. You can say she's from somewhere.
I mean, you could say she originated from somewhere in here. In fact, if you wanted to help me develop this area further, I'd let you create your own little settlement.
Honestly,
you just have to put in the work with the maps and stuff.
Yeah. So she probably grew up in an orphanage.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I have a swim speed, so if you guys want to climb onto my back, we can move our full 30. In the swamp.
Lola is not going nowhere near any of y'all. Like she's close, but like she is literally like her mind. Like I'm 100% sure something is wrong with this girl. But my mind is also telling me otherwise. What the fuck is going on?
So
What's going on?
so
Am
a
I crazy?
skeleton and a 6-year-old girl is standing on the back of an alligator, man, swimming through the swamp at
no.
15 feet
Oh,
per
okay.
second.
Yeah, they're just like surfing on you.
Surfing on slow.
Do we
So
have the
you
top?
guys would start out over here on the east side,
East side.
down here.
Let me pull up.
Where? I don't see.
There we
Down
are. I
here.
put my character
Yep.
in there.
And let me get my bonehead and the little girl down here.
Like, catch me up on why King is going insane.
Cause you guys, the little girl he thinks the little girl is evil, but he also thinks that she isn't evil, so he's kind of like caught in a moral issue.
Oh, he's caught between a rock and a hard place.
He
No, 'cause
sure is.
she's 100% sure if she's not evil, she's not human.
Oh, I was gonna say she's definitely Fey descended.
Now,
Out of character.
with her persuading me, I'm not. My insight was being terrible. She's now having a conflict in her head because she's 100% sure this little girl is either evil or not human. With that being said, if not, because she believes her, all of a sudden she's crazy. It's like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
So Little Red, Bonehead is carrying Little Red, and he points down at the shack that he saw just over the hilltop and through the trees. Yeah, down there. And she's like, "That's Grandma's house." It's a little decrepit, kind of run down shack. There's a well out there.
Now tell me, little girl. Your grandma don't make much money, does she?
She says, "No, it's just me and her out there." And
I was gonna say, can I roll perception to see if this place hasn't been abandoned for like years at a time?
you can tell that there's definitely been foot activity here recently. Not a lot,
Well,
but it's
I'm rolling it
activity.
specifically on the building itself, not like footprints I'm seeing.
Yeah, you can tell that there's like activity. There's been activity around the
No,
area in the building.
what I'm asking the GM, can I tell if this building is very old?
lived in.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's been around for a
falling
while.
apart. Like,
Yeah, it's in shambles. It's not like a great building. She says that she does what she can foraging and trying to sell stuff to Dingleberry, but
I look at
doesn't
her
really.
clothing. Is it tattered and rathered?
No, it is fairly nice. She says her grandma made it for her as a gift, with some yarn that she went out and bought
All right.
for.
Can you wait
Yep.
here for me, sweetie? I need to talk to my friend back here in the corner. If you don't mind. You stick there with the nice skeleton.
Okay.
She's breathing hard and like, okay.
I back
Am
up
I
to
crazy?
Lola. All right, I'm starting to believe you. There's something going on. This shack is too ramshackle for her to be wearing such nice garments.
So don't. Look, so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Now here's the thing. If she is part of the Fae, which she may or may not be, it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing. That's the thing, you're rolling the dice every time.
I'm more into the attacking thing. I'm not really.
I'm
Crazy,
assuming we're both rolling stealth for this conversation.
Yes, I would like that actually.
We making up stuff, but
not awful.
well, my stuff ain't bad. Oh, I'm wearing heavy armor.
I'm not gonna count the heavy armor for talking. Uh,
I'm wearing heavy armor. I should be wearing like light. Yes, I
I'll
am wearing
even
heavy armor.
I'll even say that
I am wearing
Bones is
chainmail.
distracting the
Wait.
girl at the moment. He's making
What
her laugh.
languages do you know?
The girl?
No, Lola.
Okay. Because the girl knows common.
I was gonna say,
I only know common and another one you probably wouldn't know.
I was gonna say I know Common and Draconish.
Yeah, she's no common and another one that you may not know.
It's probably either Primordial or Celestial.
Yeah.
Can everyone get their token names turned on?
I don't know why mine doesn't automatically pop up since it's there.
It's because it's a new map. This is the first time you guys have ever been here.
And let me enter in my HP and armor class.
Just make sure you check the nameplate
Just in case
box.
we have to fight this demon girl.
While you two were talking, Bonehead jumps down off the cliff with the little girl towards the house.
Wait. Bonehead seems to know.
I was gonna say,
where
wouldn't he collapse into a pile?
Yeah, his knees buckle under his body, but he gets back up.
Bonehead seems very attached in protecting this little girl.
He might know something we don't. Do you think we should follow or observe from afar?
I think you should reserve. You should go, and I should stay back, just in case.
All right.
Because maybe I am going crazy.
Let's stay on this cliff's edge here and observe. I've got this long-ranged bow here, but my primary weapon is this here weapon on my back. It's just a big long musket with basically a trombone at the end of it.
And chainmail medium.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm wearing heavy
Bonehead
armor.
looks up at you two and shrugs. He's like kind of just shrugs at you.
Hey, you do you. We're being cautionary up here. You're already dead. I feel like you can rise up whenever you want.
He waves you off and then hoists the little girl again and starts walking towards the.
Just let him do what he wants to do. He's already dead. Might as well.
Okay, so I guess I do
Baby
have to
shark,
let
baby
Yes.
shark.
So yes, as Bonehead walks up to the doorway, he's still carrying the little girl. You see him let her down. And she runs off into the house, very happy.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe, yeah, I'm crazy.
Bonehead starts doing a little dance, and he does this.
He's doing the floss. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Wow. I don't wear makeup. Natural beauty here, okay?
Can I do a perception check to see if she's actually wearing makeup?
She is not. But you can go ahead and.
Yeah, you are very beautiful to me.
Bonehead begins to turn to leave, and the little girl comes back out. And she says, "Wait!" And she gestures for you two to join them. She says, "My grandma and I want to give you something as a token of appreciation."
Give it to Bonehead.
What's the code word?
Bonehead, to amuse the little girl, does this. So, yeah, he no longer has his head and can't see the little girl.
Oh, Lord.
And now he's going to start wandering to where he thinks he threw his head.
I guess I'm going to find out if I'm crazy or not right now. Let's go.
I have my
The
weapon.
little
I have
girl
my weapon ready.
laughs
hand
at
is-
Bonehead. You're hidden?
She's
Is that what you
going.
said?
She's going. She jumped down and she's going. Like she's like, I guess I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find
She
out if I'm
says,
crazy or not.
please meet my grandma. She has something to say thank you.
I try to hide behind the skeleton as a 500-pound gator man.
The Bonehead is currently looking around for where he threw his head.
Can I find his
Um,
head?
Yeah, sure, roll perception.
Oof! I don't.
Oh,
He
no,
probably threw it. He threw it down this well, probably.
Oh shit. The
Let me
little
see.
girl
Let me see.
grabs you by the hand, Lola, and starts pulling you towards the cabin.
So before he's able to pull me, I probably looked around see if I see his head and try to point it out if I see it.
All right,
Which I
yeah, go
highly
right ahead.
doubt. With my perception and my luck, I don't have bad perception, but it's not working for me.
Oh no, you both failed.
We've been
Yeah,
having
so you'll see.
bad rolls today, man.
Let me roll for Bonehead and see if he can see it himself, if he can find it himself.
How?
Well, he can use his head to locate his body.
So it's like
So
Oh,
he can use
God.
his body to pick up
it's
his
a
head,
soul connection.
kind of thing. But it's only like 100-foot radius. If he goes outside of that 100-foot radius, he
She let the little
drops into a
girl
pile of bones.
So you
So
could
she let the
literally
little
dunk
girl
his.
pull her.
You could literally dunk his head in the ocean, and he dies eventually.
Oh yeah, like if someone stole his head and got on a horse and he was on foot and then they rode off with his head, he'd eventually like fall behind far enough and he'd just collapse until his head was returned.
And then the knight is forever cursed with a talking hand, like, "Hey, bring me back to my body."
Well,
Dang, mate.
eventually he's
It's literally
yes.
it's literally the Carl
I've been
situation
home
with
now.
Lady Death.
Fix that.
Yeah,
So-
Lady Death forever has a talking skull head of Carl next to her, which is a character I can put into this campaign.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope.
So
Oh
I
yeah, you
guess
said
I'm
you
getting
did that.
pulled into the room.
I would like to clarify this is not a campaign. Yes, you are getting pulled into the room.
Okay.
I do have my weapon in hand, just as a cautionary tale, because even though this girl's been very persuasive and like, this whole situation is sketchy to Onslow.
Like Carla, like Lola is just literally like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, I might be crazy. So I'll meet her grandma, and maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm crazy.
I place my scaly hand on your shoulder, like, look, I get you. This whole thing has 7 cents of danger on it. But here's the thing:
I've been my own so long, and I'm crazy.
there's also 7 cents of
notice-
reward on it as well.
Is the lights flickering in the morning time?
There's definitely
that was a
fey
mistake.
magic afoot.
That was an accident.
Is the lights flickering in the morning time?
I was gonna say there's definitely fey magic afoot with that happening.
So yeah, you see, as you're getting pulled into the thing, you see the old lady.
I'm guessing we're just outside her
Hello?
door. Or inside, I guess.
Did Bonehead find his head?
Roll?
I
I
think
was
so.
gonna say roll for it.
I think I did.
I
No, I
feel
didn't.
like you rolled that his head fell down the well.
No, you rolled. His head fell down the well.
I think it's down the well.
Okay, what do I see with a 17?
Oh, he found it.
Do
He found
I
it.
see anything like in this room that would indicate that she's not crazy?
So in this room, you guys see horrible things. you see an old lady.
That's not horrible.
And all around the old lady, all over the walls, you see claw marks. And there is dark red coloration all in different spots all around the floorboards. Um, you see in the corner a small pile of bones.
And,
Roll
okay.
initiative.
Well, here's the
No,
thing.
with her. Okay, I have a question. With
Onslow
her
would
noticing
not.
she's not crazy.
Huh? One at a time, please.
With her knowing now knowing she's not crazy, can I do this real fast towards the little girl?
I'm gonna say no.
She is grabbing me, right? She is pulling towards the way.
Yeah, she has pulled you in here and like kind of like is standing here, kind of next to you, but not quite next to you. But yeah, hold on. So before any attacks launch off, these two
Okay, no,
make a transformation.
Now, here's the thing.
there's
Blood, gore, and bones are nothing strange to me. This is not intimidating me at all.
she's not.
Look,
Mm.
look, I have de-boned, de-skinned, de-organ many
Look.
of species.
Look, dude. Look at them now. Open your eyes.
I see them. They do not intimidate me much.
Well, I'm intimidation and realizing that I'm not crazy is kind of good for me.
Well, here's the thing. I got a fuck-off weapon on my back.
Well, let's fuck them up.
I will once I roll initiative.
Yes, everybody, roll your initiatives.
I might fuck them up sooner than later.
You got a higher one than I do.
Based on the map, they look like lycanthropes.
Indeed, they are.
Mm.
You have
No, I
an
should've-
elder werewolf and then a much younger werewolf. And a little red looks at you with that same evil smile you saw her flash a moment ago.
I looked at her. I knew I should have dropped your bitch ass.
You
And
know,
she licks her lips.
I wish I ate you, but then I would contract your disease, so I'm pretty sure I'm happy with not eating you.
You know what? I wouldn't mind being a little bit of a mix of a werewolf.
Yeah, but then you would be
Despite how you
attacking your
do it.
friend. You'd be attacking your friends at every opportunity.
Yeah,
Unless they had
every
some
full moon you go into
silver
a
on them.
frenzy.
Well,
No,
what if I
that wouldn't.
know that I'm very strong-willed?
Well, I feel like lycanthropy is more of a constitution.
Well, my constitution is very. I think this is one of my highest things, constitution.
No, you might resist it then. Unfortunately,
Yeah, my constitution is +6.
Unfortunately, my blunderbuss does
Constitution
not
saving
have
throw is
silver
6.
bullets, so
Uh,
it might do
My
regular
constitution is
damage.
+3.
I was gonna say.
Oh, so we attack first.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
gonna
maybe
say,
not.
my blunderbuss does not have silver bullets, so it might do buffed damage to these guys.
Yeah, you'll have disadvantage on your attacks actually because it's lead, not silver.
Well, that isn't it.
They have resistance to your damage.
I was gonna say it's resistant to damage, not to hit, right?
Yeah, it's resistance to damage. Yeah.
Well, I was attacking this guy. Wait, let me click. I feel
You're
like
attacking the guy in front of you.
yeah, that doesn't hit. Bonus action with my movement.
I whistle and my bear come in.
I move up to
So my
him.
bear not.
Okay.
I feel like this is a bad decision, but I want to see what happens for it.
Hungry Jaws.
What's your
Okay,
armor
you're.
class?
Nat 20. So I bite this lycanthrope and gain another 2 extra
Hit
hit
the blood
points.
out.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
have
you got a
4.
crit there. So
I was gonna say
explain to me.
I got
Explain
4
to me how
extra
you're
hit
grabbing up
points.
this. Cool. Explain to me how you're doing this with your critical.
Alright, so I shoot the guy ducks. I use that duck action to basically rise above him and grab at his throat. And just. Can I roll a grapple check, honestly, on this?
Sure.
What did I roll for that?
Strength. You're strength checking this thing.
I have a +4 in strength. Fuck.
That's 9. Yep. Oof. Oof. Hold on. I'll roll strength in a sec. And then yeah, let me roll my strength against your strength. Oh, you beat me barely, but you beat me.
All right. Well, he is grappled in my jaws, and I am basically pinning him down. I was like,
She lets out a horrible animal screaming, shrieking sound. And is that your turn?
yeah.
Look, Red.
I currently have 4
Grandma's on the
temporary hit
floor.
points. I have 4 temporary hit points.
Okay, that's cool.
Let,
What was that, Lola?
Look, Red. Grandma's on the floor.
Little Red pays no attention to the older beast before you, and instead jumps at you, Lola, who has been terrorizing this whole time. She's gonna
For a
go in
reason.
for a bite. We're talking about
Okay.
it. Here it comes.
can you
Does
put
that hit?
like an?
16. I don't think that hits me. Hold on, let me double check.
I was
Nope. One less. I'm 17.
Oh shit! She almost cursed your ass.
I was gonna
Oh.
say,
Um,
can you put an
I
in?
blocked her muscle at the last second. Oh,
can I
wow.
put what, Jacob? Oh
Uh,
yeah, you did a nice dodge. She's like, ah.
I was
Wow, nice try, ugly little bitch.
I was gonna say, if possible, can you put like a little icon indicator that she is either prone or grappled?
Let me check that out for you. Yeah, I could probably make that work for you. Here's a snail.
My turn.
Yeah, don't put the X. I think she's dead.
Lola, Crossblade, it is your turn. And you swing at her with a great sword. That is a hit. For 8 damage. All right.
You know what? Let's do the bear. It was the 8D. It was 1D8, right? That I
Yeah.
said?
Yeah. I think that's what you said.
Cool. So that's
Oh,
gonna be 3 damage. Hold on, that 4. Let me double check. Plus my proficiency. Yep. So my proficiency is
I was gonna
oh
say that's
sorry.
probably a 3.
It might be a 3 or a 4, so I'm double checking. Proficiency, yeah, 4.
Oh,
Yeah, 3. No, yeah, 4. It's 4 because my proficiency bonus is 3.
okay. So 8 and 12. 12 total, huh?
good
Okay.
for you, King.
Yeah.
Wanna
That was a
try again,
nasty
little bitch?
slash, and she gives you a real big snarl. She's a little bloody.
Lola blow the kiss at her. Mwah.
It's Grandma's turn. Grandma's grappled up, and she's going to.
I was gonna say strength save to get out of the grapple.
Yup.
Oh, seven. You
Versus.
beat me.
Let
You
me
beat me. You
roll.
better beat them.
I was gonna say let me roll strength. He beats me.
Fuck.
She
Yeah, I see
burst
that.
on out of your grapple.
That's the
Very
thing.
pissed off.
That's his full action, though.
Yeah, she's very pissed off. And hold on, shit, her thing's not working. What the fuck?
Unless she has a bonus action, she can't hit me.
That's what you think.
Oh, does she have legendary movement?
She has sandbox movement, bitch.
Man, I'm a croc.
Sandbox
I'm an
power.
alligator. Try to hit me.
So yeah, she's no longer that. Why has this got to be difficult, man? Why is it one
Here's the
move
thing.
weird?
I've got 24 hit points inside of temporary hit points.
And shit, where'd it go?
Wait, how
There
long
we
do
go.
temporary hit points last?
Until you lose them.
Oh, okay, so I still have 24 then.
It's either until you lose them or like a long rest or some shit.
Oh, so I have 22.
Multi-attack.
Hey, will you get cursed for eating these things? What kind of? I
Not
haven't
that I'm
eaten since I
aware
was.
of.
I didn't eat them. I used Hungry Jaws. I just bit them for an attack, and I gained extra hit points.
That's my.
Onslow, it's your turn.
She's asking you the question. Like, would you? Would I get the curse if I eat them?
Dude, a
She's asking.
lycanthrope, lizard man, crocodile, wolf man
Oh
is
yeah, a
busted.
lycanthrope crocodile. That would be fucking weird, dude. Imagine the hybrid of you. You'd be like a croco fucking wolf. Oh, terrifying. You're already a beast, man.
Angel wolf.
That'd be dope.
Let's
That would be a
see.
celestial wolf. Would be awesome. That'd be a cool character to play, dude. Honestly,
I
I
have
low key
you
wanted
should
to
let me
get
bite
bit so I
you.
can say she
You
is.
should let me bite you.
I have not
I feel like
reloaded.
I feel like I think my constitution's high enough where I can say that she's like she don't like succumb to like the evilness of it.
Full moon, man, it's uncontrollable. You go into a feeding frenzy and attack everything in sight.
Never mind. She sees
You could
herself as
chain
a
yourself
hero.
to a wall.
Nah, she sees herself as a hero. She would like literally kill herself if she accidentally hurt somebody.
Here's the thing, though. Your character could totally walk around not even knowing that she's cursed with lycanthropy. If you got bit in this fight and your character did not have werewolf knowledge, she wouldn't know that she was cursed. And
Well, under
then
her
you would walk around sometimes on a full moon, killing everything in sight, and you wouldn't remember it.
true. Another thing is, do we take into account that she actually have chainmail under her clothes?
But she's armored.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he bite into it, wouldn't be biting into her.
Oh, not true. Her teeth could potentially get through the chain link.
Eh.
Especially maybe she bites in a spot that's uncovered, because not all spots were covered by chain link armor.
That's hard. That's a hard point to get to, though. Like to know which part. And by her clothes, you can't tell she got on armor. Cause you can tell that it's very slim fitting.
she
It's
she
magical
is
chain armor.
she is skin tight bunny girl armor.
Yes.
This is
What
the
you got going on, big guy?
This is the question I want to ask the DM. Do I hit with a cone since his hand is still in there, this guy and this guy? Before I attack.
I'm gonna say that's a really tough one, man, because I know they're both in the cone. I want to say no, in all honesty, because you're literally hitting this guy's elbows, but they're in a fight right now together. So his elbows wouldn't necessarily be back there, but I don't want to be that picky about token shit. Yeah, I'd say roll the hit, man. You could roll the hit and try to hit both.
I
I don't
pull
want to
out
be like that.
I pull out my spear.
I say they take half damage. Whatever it is.
Yeah, kind of thing. Like you're not getting them with the full blast of your blunderbuss. That's for sure.
Well, here's the thing. I did not say I reloaded, so I can't do it.
That's true too.
So
I'm paying
I'm
attention.
going to attack him with my spear, two-handed. this guy right beside me.
Oh, that is a hit.
Question:
And
Are these females?
yeah, they are females.
Well,
Okay, so they wasn't pretending to be female.
this person right beside this being
This is
next
she, okay?
this being
Let's
next
not
beside me.
let's not disrespect women, okay?
This being beside me.
Let's not disrespect women,
A
okay?
she dog.
Dude, I see the bulge in
It's
their
a
pants.
dog.
It's a dude.
That's
young
their
woman.
chin.
Let's not disrespect women up in here, okay?
Look. They're more well endowed than I. I can see that in there. I can call him a dude.
Then, dude, if
Was that your turn, Onslow?
I did 9 piercing to him. Can I sacrifice my movement?
it's called a monkey paw, okay?
Can I
What was
sacrifice
that? What
my
was your question?
move? Can I sacrifice my movement to reload?
You can bonus action reload.
All right, I reloaded
Called a
my.
monkey paw, okay?
I reloaded my Blunderblust then.
All right. The smaller Little Red Riding Hood werewolf that is still draped in the bloodied robes of the little girl. She makes a good swing at you. She's gonna move over here
I just imagine
and
a
make a
bloodier version of the
swing at
girl
you.
from The Ring.
Well, she's a werewolf, so no.
She's gonna multi-attack. She's gonna bite at you, and that's a hit.
And very
She's got
hairy.
you in her jaws. Uh, roll a Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh, nice save, nice save. You should not. You're not sure, but you shouldn't feel the effects of lycanthropy.
I imagine she's much hairier than the green girl.
You do take 7 damage though from the bite, and then she comes in
Little
at
bit.
you with her claws, and
Damn,
that's a
okay.
hit for
Okay. So 7 and then
2d4 plus 2,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She snarls.
Little, did you just bite me, little bitch? And scratch my face?
She
Bitch,
claws you
Oh,
up nice.
hell.
Bitch,
Oh,
what?
hell no.
And Lola, it is your turn to get some revenge.
Look, you just took all that damage. You need to take it back. I mean,
Well, I
bitch,
don't.
what?
Well, nope. All I can do is this. And add 3 more to that. That is 6. My bear hit instead.
That's the thing. That's a critical miss, so you might damage
You
yourself.
you slammed your greatsword past her with such great force that it stuck into the floorboards. It stuck there. If you try to swing that next turn, you'll have disadvantage.
Okay, she'll let go of it for now.
Okay. It's stuck in the floor. Don't forget to reclaim your sword.
She will. That's her babies.
What the hell are you doing?
I missed. Okay, it happens. I swung too hard. I'm angry. Okay, leave me alone. I'm not a barbarian unless I don't get more energy from getting angry. Okay.
Look, you need to add proficiencies to your weapons.
Sadly, I'm proficient with all my weapons.
Clearly not.
Is there anything else you're gonna do this turn, Lola?
No, cause I use my action and my bonus action. So
Okay, yep. It is now Grandma's turn, and Grandma is just as pissed as her granddaughter.
Yeah, I did just take a bite out of her.
Multi-attack. and she's gonna try to take a bite out of you and fail. But she's gonna rapid bite at you and hit.
Ouchies.
I'll have a werewolf crocodile.
And then roll Constitution save.
Let me roll Constitution. Oof.
And you got a full 8 on that, and you failed the Constitution save. You aren't aware of it yet, but you are now cursed with lycanthropy.
Crocodile man turns into a wolf.
Yeah, you add that to your character sheet in your bio and shit. Your traits. You're cursed with lycanthropy.
I will write that down on a notepad because that feels like it's gonna be an extra research later.
All right, yeah, that is yep. You might be in the compendium. You might be able to search up a
I have a
lycanthropy
question.
curse.
It's too late to do that. Never mind.
Oh,
It's too late that I did that.
My pen died.
oh no, I hate when that happens.
Next pen.
So she missed the first one. Hit the second one. You also took, when you got cursed, you also took 8 damage. And now Onslow, when you're ready, it is your turn.
You said I
Yeah,
took.
Onslow.
You said I took 8 damage, right?
You did. Yeah, you got the full 8 of the bite. That was a hard bite. Really sunk her teeth into your fat and got her venom in there.
Let me update my health on the map.
Do I know if it's tonight gonna be a full moon?
Roll a history check. You gotta tell what day of the week it is. You gotta know what yesterday was. Roll history.
I was gonna say, depending on the night, you see some hair sprouting from Onslow.
Like, she's just thinking like, if one of us get bit, I need to be aware so I can pay attention.
Hang on.
You've both been bit.
I think
But I've been bit, and
as a
he got bit, and it's almost a certainty.
As a lizard folk, I do have advantage on poison checks.
15.
It is not poison. It's a curse.
Ooh, yeah, that's different.
You've been cursed by the bite of a lichen.
Bite of 87.
Yes, by the bite of 87. Damn right. Yep.
Is that the bite of 87?
Okay, y'all get the joke. Okay, cool.
Markiplier.
No, for real. That history check. What were you searching for again? I'm sorry.
If I would know if tonight would be a full moon.
So yeah, you remember that you were been looking at the night sky a lot this last month, and that the full moon has not happened yet, so it could be coming up here shortly.
Dude, you got bit pretty hard. We might have to tie you up tonight.
I feel pretty weird right now, fellas. Something's bleeding into my bloodstream.
Definitely tie you up tonight.
And Onslow, is your turn.
So, this individual is still alive, Bobby, right?
Oh yeah, they're both alive and kicking hard.
They biting hard, apparently.
These will not be an easy feat. You'll get them, but they're gonna be a bitch. But they offer a great reward and experience, so worth it.
Does an 18 hit?
Think so.
Let me see. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I sacrificed my movement to reload this motherfucker.
Can you put your cone down? Where are you shooting at?
Probably only hit one now because the other one moved closer to me.
I don't really care. This guy's right in front of me.
Yeah, I'm saying trying to shoot both of them and probably not a good idea.
So that's a hit, and I'll do my dexterity save. And I have to save an 11.
Even though he
These
saves
things are
that,
quick.
even though he saves that's 1 fire damage against my 20 force damage. The 20 force damage is guaranteed.
Oh,
You
it doesn't say I have to make a saving throw. It says everything within 5 feet of me has to.
Well,
So I
nothing,
got hit.
nothing,
You hit me.
nothing against you is 5 feet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But
So you
going
just
by
shot the
that, I don't take
shot the
fire.
bonus next to it.
I shot you with 20 damage with an additional
Yeah.
1 of fire damage.
She goes down.
I said,
She's
fuck
laying on the
you!
ground, limp. Is that your turn? You just fuck you. You said you literally blew her back and said fuck you. Yeah.
Damn.
Bonus
I turned to him
action.
like,
Bonus
you can't be
action.
that way.
Okay, bonus action.
Let me roll down to it.
You reloading?
No. Hungry
Oh.
Jaws. Where is my Hungry Jaws? Where is my fucking Hungry Jaws?
Maybe you're not hungry.
Well, I was gonna say, can I roll for
Yeah,
bite?
I mean you're just roll. Yeah, sure. Roll for bite. Roll yeah.
There you go.
Roll a hit. Roll a 120 to hit. A d20. Oh, you got it. You.
I gain
hit.
an additional 2 hit points for temporary hit points.
All right.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see it.
You took a
There
good
it
bite
is.
out of her. As you took a good bite out of her as she lay there on the ground.
Lola turned to you. You didn't have to blow her back out and bite her. Freaky.
Look.
It is the
Yesterday,
one next to you's turn, Lola.
yesterday I bit off a goblin's dick, so you gotta
What happened?
understand.
He did eat a little goblin dingle the other day.
Okay.
Look,
I bet you're doing your best, Jack.
Multi-attack. She's gonna claw you up. And she's gonna try that again. Oh, both hit. Oh, those were 2d4 plus 2 apiece. So, bam. So 5, 7. 7 damage for the first one. Bam. 4, 6 damage for the second one.
let me do my math here.
Yes, it is your turn now, Lola. You two have been trading blows. It's a very valiant fight here. Very beautiful fight going on between you and this younger werewolf. So you hit it for 15 damage. Ouch.
And then my bear hit it for 6 more.
You dropped her. She crumples to the floor. And she's just bleeding out all over the floor. You did a shit ton of damage to her with that great axe. And plus the bear attack. Tell me how you execute.
Once again, my bear continue to keep punching until they don't move no more.
Just the young lycanthrope's head is just a pile of mush bashed into the floorboards by the time your bear stops his savage.
I pull my sword out and put it back in its sheath. I hear
All right. So what are you two doing?
So Carter then turns this way to the other one and walks towards it.
So it is laying on the ground. It looks dead.
Yeah.
But
No.
as you walk towards it, it springs to life again.
After
And
escaping gator jowls and musket damage.
multi-attack. It's gonna
Who's
bite at
swinging at?
you. It's you. It's gonna bite at you.
It missed the bite.
It hit the second one. Roll Constitution.
Why would it bite? Why would I let it bite me twice? Come on.
I was gonna say it's got 2 bites.
Gosh, she fucking like grabbed your ass and fucking just dude,
No,
those
bitch.
con saves. Damn.
My Constitution saved to like 6.
That was her her
How many
final
damage I take?
attempt at trying to kill you guys. Onslow, it is your turn.
I was gonna
Kill this
say.
bitch.
I was gonna say. I did sacrifice my movement to reload. So let's see how this does. Let's see
Okay.
here. Oof.
Okay. You just hit her, and as you do, you blow out her side,
Yeah, I
and
was
it
gonna say
exposes her.
that's 6 force and 8 fire.
As you do that, you blow out her side. You see her exposed rib cage, and guts and blood kind of fly out, and she starts to stumble around, just and she collapses onto the ground before you.
Mm.
Question: since she moved away from us, wouldn't my bear get a chance to opportunity attack?
Well, no,
She is dead.
she is dead. Yeah.
No, but my bear will probably hit it as it try to move away.
Overkill, do it.
Okay, I'm like my bear would have swung. Look, an extra 5 damage.
Yeah, as she's wobbling away past you, your bear just isn't quite sure if
The hair real quick.
isn't really sure if she's done or not, so he gives her a quick little punch to the back of the head, and she finally collapses to the ground with a loud ass thud.
the big
You guys
question.
have successfully completed the 100% totally guys improv Little Red mission.
The question I have now is: does Onslow have lycanthropy attached to him?
Yes, you are cursed. That is in your character sheet now.
Is there any way to get medicine?
How do I attach that?
To my knowledge,
Hold on.
lycanthropy cannot be cured, but you can Google it and find out. That being said,
it could be cured by good berries.
I don't know about all that.
You know, good berries can cure all illnesses and diseases.
Not curses. Does not solve a curse.
No, that
Not
don't
a
work.
disease.
You need someone who can cure between good and evil. Then,
yeah, like sorcerers or something could probably remove it from you.
Dude,
no one.
I'm gonna have
Okay,
to tighten
No
up.
one in our party is a sorcerer. Fuck.
Yeah. So for the big one, Onslow, you killed the grandmother. You got 700 experience.
I leveled up.
Nice. Another
Yeah,
elevator music.
I had 535, so 700. It gets me above the 900. I need to get to level 3.
Lola, you killed the little one. For that, I'll give you half. It was what? You'll get 500 XP.
I'm gonna use cure wounds on myself.
All right. Does anyone want to look around the shack?
Yeah, I would.
All right. Roll investigation, the two of you, please.
Yeah. What? I didn't mean to roll this many times. For some reason, they rolled 3 times. Whatever
That's
number you want to
fine.
say.
I'll actually, I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling a little nice. I'll take that 14. So
Nope.
as you're looking around,
Numbers are complicated.
As you're looking around, you see all the scratch marks amongst the walls. You see that pile of bones I was telling you about, and like deep, dark, blood-stained wood all everywhere. It seems like this has been a ploy that these two have been doing for a minute to get themselves some food. Um, but as on top of that, you see some loose floorboards over here in the corner.
I really want this to be a low roll for me to make a joke. I want to roll.
Um,
I want to roll investigation.
okay, go ahead. If you want to move those floorboards, go ahead and roll strength.
It's pretty high.
Oh,
Oh no, no, that's
just straight up strength.
intimidation. I didn't mean to roll that.
Do athletics. My bad, King. Do athletics.
Let it.
Yeah, and yeah, your intimidation. You're intimidating the floorboards.
Fucking
They
floorboards.
they creak
Are you
at
trying to
you.
intimidate me?
I'm too heavy to make them want to cooperate. What is investigation?
Do a 12 do anything?
Yeah, you managed to pry open the loose floorboards.
Oh, my invest.
Onslow, you see that your friend is over here in the corner peeling up some floorboards.
Hmm.
Kind of funny. He's like, do you see this? Which already happened.
Hmm.
Let's just say she stopped it really hard, and it just popped up.
All right, okay.
Now,
What do I?
now, hold still here. There might be some traps underneath the floorboards. You know?
After what I've been through, I don't care. I just kill it.
Are you sure
Um,
about that?
Positive.
all right.
I back away
You,
outside of view.
uh, Carla, roll, or sorry, Lola, roll perception, please. And yes, go ahead and back away, Onslow.
I am not a
Oh,
part of this. In
you
fact,
already know about perception.
I'm backing out even outside of the house.
So yes, Lola, as you're reaching around in there, you think you see, as you're looking around in there under the floorboards, you think you see um something in towards like a little shoved back, a little further. Um, you think you can reach it, but uh, roll. Sleight of hand.
Uh,
Ooh.
As you reach your hand down into the floorboards to grab the thing that you think you see, um, a rat jumps out of the hole, crawls up your arm and onto your shoulder, and over your head, and starts crawls into your clothing. You now have a rat just running around in your shit.
You've been
well, I
read.
got a chain though, so I just hit it. I just hit it.
You just start beating yourself.
You've been
She would.
You've been ratatouille.
Yeah. Just imagine you're dancing around the room, fucking running around with a rat in your shit now.
You know what? I had a better idea. Nope, didn't work.
The rat is running rampant through your brassiere and your trousers and
What?
it
I don't think that's possible. When probably her lower area. I don't think her
yeah.
legs are covered with it.
This rat is violating you.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can
This
hear
is
what's
lady
going
here,
on
sir.
in there?
Yeah, sure, yes, go ahead.
Stay out.
I know exactly what's going on in there.
You,
Stay
you
out.
just You hear her yelling, and you hear this squeak, 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 and you just hear like the stamping of feet.
With 11, do I hit it?
Um, roll on top of that. On top of that strength save, roll sleight of hand.
What the
You and your
hell's
sleight of hand.
what the
You
hell's
gotta catch this
going
guy
on in there?
all over you.
There you go.
Ah, that's a good one. Okay, yeah, you give it a good little on your chest, a good thop, and you hear a quack.
What the hell's
You put it
going
out
on
and
in there?
just bite the head off and then spit it out.
All right, that's King. You gain 10 experience for killing a rat.
I kind of waddle in
Okay.
I waddle in the door. Like, what the hell is going on in here?
Nothing, just rat.
Would you like to take another look in the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, you were pretty sure you saw something in there. So go ahead and roll perception again.
Okay.
Can I roll it too
Your
since I'm in the
character is.
room?
Yeah, sure. You're kind of standing over her shoulder looking into the hole.
Perception. Let me see
He-
here.
Since he's looking over my shoulder, they get advantage.
Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah.
Well, my hand is in there. You can't just go over my hand.
Yeah,
I ain't that small.
he has his arm stuck into the floorboards. I would say that you're still having a hard time. Even with the nat 20, it's kind of like this gives you disadvantage because he has his arm in the floorboards.
Even with
So
disadvantage, it's a 15.
you kind of like, yeah, I think I see something in there too. It looks like a box. And
Why
you're
are
kind
you?
of now
Why is your
cheering
arm
him
in here
on.
too?
Yeah, you want him to stick his arm in there?
No, I said, why his arm in here too?
It's
Why?
not. He's just looking. Your arm's in
Okay.
there. Yeah.
So
Look, I feel like I feel a box underneath this floorboards. Do you want me to
You
rip
see
it
the
up?
box. He feels the box.
Do you want me to
I
rip
would
it
have the
up?
box in my hand.
That's up to Lola. Do you want him to rip it up or you want to try to grab it?
I do
You know
have
what?
I do have proficiency in strength.
So do I. What?
All right, if you're gonna try to grab it, roll. Uh,
Hold on. Can I just whip the floor up?
shit. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you wanna do that?
And you
Damn.
say
Yep. You
he's like
throw a little
fuck this.
temper tantrum and
Ugh.
start just destroying the floor. You're pretty pissed off that this rat kind of ran across your coochie a little bit. You can both clearly see a small metal box
She got a box
under
pissed
there.
off.
All right, you got the box. It is not locked.
She opens it slowly and she have her sword ready just in case something pops out of it.
I was willing to bite it open.
Oh, geez, eats half the contents. So in this box is a few notes, and on those notes it is written that they are worth accumulatively 30 nope, no, sorry, 100 gold pieces. Uh it's about 3 notes total, and it equals out to 100 gold pieces. Um there is also something called the come on now, come on now, come on now. The Erzat's Eye.
And what did that
And
do? Hold on, let me see.
um
Should I do our Arcana to see if I know our history?
roll, you know what it is because there's a conveniently enough there's a nice little label under it, like it's in a little collector's box.
So what I
Um
roll to know what it like exactly what it is? Or does it tell me too?
it has a, if you flip the label over, it says what it is. So the label says this artificial eye replaces a real one that was lost or removed. While the ersatz eye is embedded in your eye socket, it cannot be removed by anyone other than you. And You can see through the tiny orb as though it were a normal eye.
Oh no! I have two normally functioning blue eyes. No, thank you. I keep it in salad.
Mhm.
Like her eyes are like
Yeah.
bright blue.
And
Yeah.
there is a
Can,
couple of silver pieces in there. There's 5 silver pieces just chilling loosely in the box.
can,
So
can
what Carter
Onslow
does with money?
produce the skull of Franklin with his eyes still intact to absorb this magic?
Oh no, not Frank. Are you talking about the ogre?
Yes.
No, poor Frank.
I cut his head off, and I still have his head in my inventory.
Wow,
Jesus, you've just been walking around with that.
I was gonna say,
dang.
Um,
can I
so
produce
what are you
that
doing?
spell into his eyeballs?
It's not a spell. It's an item.
Uh,
It's a magic item.
can I
And when does he
produce?
have to be living?
I was gonna say, can I produce that item into his eyeball?
You want to shove the magic eye that replaces a regular eye into
Uh,
the dead
that's
ogre's
what
eye.
I'm saying. Like, if there's a mage's tower nearby, I could perhaps make them transfer the properties to it for a,
To the head?
substantial fee.
The eye would be useless to a dead creature.
Here's the thing: necromancy is a thing.
That's
Hmm,
still dead.
I
Look,
mean,
we're
King
working
has the
next to a
eye,
fucking
so
skeleton.
yeah, you could
Magic
give him the
created.
eye, but he can see without eyes through magical purposes.
Honestly, we probably give that to the skeleton.
What color is the eye?
Um, it is a very shiny tiger. It's a very shiny orangish kind of color. It looks
Nah,
like a marble.
Lola likes her eyes like they're blue. She like her bright blue eyes. Hold on.
As you're discussing this, Bonehead actually walks into the room. And here Bonehead. He found his head and he is comes in to see the horrors that he had no idea was happening in here.
Hmm.
Looks like you are willing to join us there.
Hmm. Well, currently I can infuse magic items with my abilities as an artificer. What would I need to infuse to make this skull have some type of sentience? Is there something that can?
Hi, I'm
Wait,
Carl.
sorry, what are you doing? What are you doing, King? What are you trying to do?
I want to see if there's a way to give this skull that he have some type of sentience.
The ogre head?
Yeah, to use the eye. So I get a few magic items.
Well, I don't know. You're level 6. Do you have any sort of spell that might allow you to
Oh shit, he's level 6, I'm level 2.
animate the dead or
So I can also do this to add that to it.
animate dead spell, I mean?
Yes, is there a way for me to do that without the actual spell?
Oh, if you are a level 6 artificer, you have 4 first level and 2 second level spell slots. So we very well should be able to if you have it in your inventory, like in your spell list, man. Yeah, I don't care. If you want to cast uh animate dead or whatever else to try to
I don't think I
or
have that.
resurrection or whatever. If you don't have it in your spell list, then you can't cast it. You are limited to your character's abilities.
Fine. Want to do it that way? I take the eye out of my bear and put it in my bear.
Okay. This is your okay. So I just want to point out that this eye is like a regular eye. It's like a glass eye that just has the power to see. So if you put
See
in
what?
your eye socket, you would be able to see out of the eye.
Oh, so yeah. So
It
it's
basically,
good
if
to
you're missing
tell.
an eye, it replaces your eye. It's a regular eye. Otherwise, it's a marble. There's no real effects of this. It's a pretty basic spell thing, magic item.
Okay, never mind then. So none of this matters.
Like you guys think you like, are trying to like make it into like a really cool thing, and I wish it was, man. But no, this is a really basic magic item, dude. It will just replace your eye. That's it.
And I just Lola was just. I want to keep calling her Carla. Lola was just gonna sell it. Like fuck it.
Hell yeah!
I
All
don't
right,
know.
yeah. Bonehead looks around at the two lycanthropes that are laying dead on the ground around you, and the giant hole in the floor, and the mist. And he's wondering, kind of like looks around for the little girl and the old lady that he saw in here a second ago. But then he
I
just shrugs it off like he
point to
doesn't
the
really give a fuck. And
tap
he
him on the shoulder. Point to the. I tap him on the shoulder and point to the little one. That's the girl, and walk out the room.
he puts his hands on his cheeks like he's shocked, and then he walks over looking at her, just mouth agape. And then he pulls out the that note from the quest board reminding you guys of the lost goods in the woods.
Is what I have the lost goods?
Nope.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, let's continue.
Nope.
Meanwhile,
This was a very, very long side quest that I decided to throw in at you guys for no reason.
Can I take a short rest to get my health
Yes.
back?
I was
Yes,
gonna say,
you can.
meanwhile, Onslow contemplates lycanthropy.
Onslow does not know that he is cursed.
That's the thing.
Can
Character-wise, I
this is
don't, but player-wise, I do.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you as a player do, but yeah, your character doesn't.
Look. I feel
Yeah.
like
So Lolo like Lolo look at him.
I turned to Lola. I'm like, I feel the desperate need to mark everything with my piss.
So the desperate need to tie you the fuck up tonight.
Look here.
Yes, Lola
Honestly,
tells you about the lycanthrope curse that you might be imbued with.
honestly, I feel like if I mark something with my urine tonight, it is mine.
Lola, that being said, you got bit a few times too. There's a good chance that you could be cursed, even and not know it. In your character traits area, you add one, and you'll label it like Curse of Lycanthropy or just Lycanthropy, and then find a
Here,
good
I was
Google
gonna say
description of what
I'm
it
a
is.
lizard folk, so can I grow
I,
hair as a lizard folk?
yeah, the curse takes you over, man. It does it makes you grow hair all over,
I need to
and
find a
wolf-like
cleric.
features.
I need to find a cleric quick.
Yeah, so just find
Yeah.
yourself a good Google definition of D&D lycanthropy and add that as a character trait.
Shit, a crocodile werewolf.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of excited about that. I kind of wish your angel had gotten it, man.
Dude, I was gonna say we got like a half angel in our party. Don't they have like a cure disease thing?
I don't know. Well, but that's a curse though. It's not a disease, man. It's not a poison. It's not a disease. It's a curse. So it's like a magic thing.
I need to look into
Yeah.
my backstory to see if I have any resistance to that. But I'll get back to you on that.
All right. Stevie, you
This
are
is
cursed.
very interesting. I'll just be like,
Let's tie you up, my buddy. Let's tie you up. Come on.
I was like, I switched between howling and growling and hissing.
Um, Bonehead
you
is
up. Come on.
visibly upset and kind of sulkish about what has happened here. He's not very happy that the little girl turned out to be a monster and was murdered.
I tied him up and then walked outside.
Oh, you're
Bonehead, come
tying
here.
up Onslow?
Yeah.
Oh no. I had
Can I get you to
I
do?
had my suspicions, but they weren't 100% yet. So I'm not against
I'm
tying up this little girl.
She's dead.
talking about.
Well,
I walk over to you and like,
I was
I'm
just
gonna
like,
tie you up.
no, now, here's the thing. You convinced me that this little girl was not to be trusted 100%. Now I was
And
50-50
Like
on
way
the.
too late. Like way too late.
Here's the
yeah,
thing. I was 50-50 at the start, so I'm not against you tying her up.
She's dead.
That's the thing.
brother.
She's dead, so we can hog tie her and bring her to the nearest guard shack.
Well, you gotta tie her. She's dead. You just take her. Take her
That's what I'm
body.
saying. We hog tie her.
Why?
I was,
For
I
She's
was
a
carrying?
talking about tying.
she's a trophy.
No, yeah,
Yes, you
you're
can
right.
have
Yeah,
it,
tie her up. Do whatever
all
you want.
yours. But then
Yeah.
night.
I was just
How
curious as to why. I won't fight you
long
on it.
is
Go ahead.
nightfall?
Yes, this fight took you guys a while actually. The whole trek out here through the swamp and stuff. It is. The sun is going over the hills.
But I talked to. I'm like, look at you. You got bit,
Even though
brother.
I know my ways through the swampland.
Yeah, it took you a while between the
Ooh,
debacle with
The
it
fight,
was it
Slowbro and
was a
everything.
long trek through the swamps then.
brother. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah,
understand that
now
you're strong.
Well,
I'm
I need to
from
tie
those
you up.
areas, so
I understand that.
yeah, well,
I need to tie you up for our
if
safety.
if you wanted to do a perception check to see the moon rising in the night sky and what phase it is in, I'd allow that.
The history,
Perception.
perception.
You're just looking up into the sky, like apparently you be doing all the time.
My perception is terrible. Well, it's not
Uh,
terrible.
it's a
Uh,
very cloudy night, man. You just can't see the moon. Having a hard time. Oh, he sees the moon though, for sure. He's like, it's a half moon tonight.
Yeah, so
It
I'm
is a
good.
half moon.
It's
Yep.
a half movie tonight, so
can,
we don't have to worry about it right now. Let's go.
can you
Let's
roll
find us some help.
can you roll a perception check to see if there's any extra hairs growing on Onslow?
Well,
He
my
needs a
18,
med
what I'm gonna
check real
see.
quick. He needs you to look him over. He's playing doctor over here.
Can I use cure wounds to cure it? No, I'm playing.
Yeah, you wish. Lycanthropy's a bitch, dude. And you're cursed with it.
Dude, a lizard
You
folk
guys
with
wanted it. You guys wanted
lycanthropy
this.
is fucking nuts.
It is weird. It is weird. But imagine, okay, you're a 500-pound gator. These lycanthropes are generally made of
Look,
humans.
look, see, look.
Dude,
It heals.
I have
No,
a
he
natural
no longer has
AC
it.
bonus.
like these lycanthropes
Vision.
transformed out of an old lady and a little girl and put up a hell of a fight against you. Imagine
Well, I know
you, a
Dude,
he's a
gator,
medical.
yeah,
turning into
give
one
a
of them.
gator folk werewolf abilities.
Yeah, you're gonna tear shit up, dude, as a fucking thing.
Dude,
Simple.
dude, my base AC is 15.